try living off the straight and narrow.
You got a bike in no service? $25. That's all it costs to rent one here. Come on over. Rental counter.
So good night, I'll say good night to you.
There are people who believe America can't build things anymore, that our cities, workers, products, and technology can't cut it in the global economy. They believe American ingenuity doesn't count for much. Others can do it better now, and that we are destined to become a nation of paper shufflers, burger flippers, pixel pushers. This is the story of some people who believe something different. These are people who believe in the American craftsman because they are American craftsmen. They are people who transformed a factory by holding on to their values while modernizing their methods. Their product is rolling across 6 continents now. They are the people who build Harley-Davidson motorcycles right here in America.
There's a lot of pride in the employees here at the York plant. We've put our blood, sweat, and tears to make the product that we make. We definitely show the world that we have pride in our craftsmanship and that we are the benchmark, not necessarily watching everybody else and how they do it. There's going to be a time when everybody looks at Harley-Davidson and say, that's the way I want to run my company.
These people are the reason Harley-Davidson motorcycles are now built with cutting-edge processes and technologies. And they're building a factory to run at a pace that would tucker out any other factory in the world.
You always strive to make something better, but we all have to work together in that group to make that section of the line work as best as we can. We don't want nothing going out past us that's not what we would want to ride as an employee that ride Harley-Davidsons.
They are the people who did what it took, putting their noses to the grindstone to keep the traditions rolling forward. And they are the reason people around the world know what it feels like to throw a leg over the saddle and ride.
Harley-Davidson motorcycles go worldwide. It's something that's truly an American dream.
Don't matter if you're 16 or if you're 66. Air's gonna feel good.
Anywhere you go, everybody's got a right to freedom. If you go out and get on your bike, you're free.
They are the people who turn cold steel into Harley-Davidson motorcycles and export freedom to the world. This is what America can do.
Despite what you may have heard, fine scratches and swirls in your bike's beautiful finish typically don't require a trip to the paint booth to repair. In fact, with a bottle of Harley-Davidson scratch and swirl repair and a little elbow grease, you can make them disappear in no time. Let's look at a few common areas where bikes often get scratches and surface damage. The tops of saddlebags, from boots or luggage rubs, and the edges of fairings from bumping against garage walls. The rule of thumb is, if the scratch or swirl doesn't penetrate the paint, you can make it disappear. Put a big dab of scratch and swirl repair on your soft cloth and apply that elbow grease. The best way to know if you're working hard enough is to make your bike rock a little. The microabrasive formula begins to soften and level your clear coat as you create heat and friction. The scratches and swirls fill in as you rub, and the microabrasives break down and get finer as you go, which means you don't need a bunch of different grades of abrasive to get the job done. Scratch and swirl repair does it all for you. Then just apply some Harley Glaze sealant to protect the repaired surface and bring up the shine even more. Now you're done. The damage is gone and your bike looks great. Harley-Davidson Scratch and Swirl Repair works. Get some today. Riders always ask us, what can I use to clean and treat my leather or vinyl seat that won't make it all shiny and slippery like automotive spray protectants? Or how can I clean my leather saddlebags without making them look oily? And what do we recommend for inner fairing panels? Our answer, one great product. Harley-Davidson Seat, Saddlebag, and Trim Cleaner. Use it once and you'll see why. Just spray it on and wipe away accumulated grime. It's specially formulated to condition while it cleans, and its UV protection means your bike's leather, vinyl, and plastic surfaces will be more resistant to fading in the hot sun. Seat, saddlebag, and trim cleaner contains no dulling waxes or solvents, so it leaves nothing behind but a healthy satin shine. And it doesn't make your seat slippery. Make Harley-Davidson seat, saddlebag, and trim cleaner part of your bike's basic equipment. We do. What do you reach for when your bike needs a quick clean and detailing, but you're out on the road with no access to water? If you're like us, you reach into your saddlebags and pull out your can of Harley Spray Cleaner and Polish. Our aerosol waterless cleaner detailer is perfect for those times when your bike is too clean to wash, but too dirty for show and tell. Just spray it on. Its foaming action lifts away dirt and dust, then wipe with your microfiber towel. That's it. Harley Spray Cleaner and Polish is safe for every surface on your bike, including your painted metal, windshield, chrome, headlamps, vinyl, everything. It shines up beautifully and leaves behind a UV-protected surface that reduces static attraction to dust. And it's great on bugs, too. Buy 2 cans of Harley Spray Cleaner and Polish today. One for the garage and one to carry with you. Conventional wisdom has long dictated the bike should only be washed on cool days, in the shade, to minimize streaking and water spots. With Sunwash Bike Soap, those rules no longer apply. You're now free to wash your bike in direct sunlight like you've always wanted to. Just add a small amount of Sunwash Bike Soap to 3.5 gallons of water. Rinse your bike from the bottom up to dislodge road grime from hidden spots, then wash from the top down with your wash mitt. Sunwash Bike Soap's sheeting action means your bike rinses off clean, spot-free, and without streaks. It's specially formulated to minimize hard water spots in bright sunlight, too. Now that's clean. Get into the tight spots with your wash mitt and really tight spaces like engine fins with a detailing brush. Then finish the job the way the pros do, with gentle, targeted air from your Hog Blaster. Sunwash is designed to work with our other surface care products, so it won't remove your Harley Glaze protective coating like automotive cleaners can do. A showroom clean bike starts with Harley-Davidson Sunwash Bike Soap. Try some and see for yourself.
The twin-cooled engine is a combination air and liquid-cooled engine. The liquid cooling uses a small water passage to pull heat from the area in the cylinder head around the exhaust port. The additional cooling helps to reduce head temperatures, which allows the engine to continually operate at its peak performance. This gives the rider more consistent engine performance under all operating conditions and temperatures. On all models except the CVO Limited, it enables higher compression ratio, which leads to increased efficiency and horsepower. The twin-cooled engine can reduce heat to both rider and passenger in extreme conditions, like high ambient temperature or stop-and-go traffic. This is how the twin-cooled engine works. An electric pump located at the front of the vehicle, below the voltage regulator, circulates coolant through the system and to the cylinder heads. The coolant is directed around the exhaust port near the valve seat using a small cast-in passage to pull heat from the area which is the hottest in the cylinder head. The coolant is then sent to a thermostat for temperature regulation under both cold and warm weather operation. When the system is properly warmed up, the coolant is routed to the radiators, which are mounted in the lower fairings. The coolant travels up the radiator on the left side, across to the radiator on the right, and back down to the coolant pump. The radiators have fans on the back, which are controlled by the ECM and operated based on the coolant temperature and vehicle speed. The electric pump and fans are also controlled for running after the vehicle is shut down to help prevent afterboil.
Dirt, grease, and brake dust can take the shine and beauty away from your motorcycle's wheels and tires and dampen the value of your investment, which is precisely why you need Harley-Davidson Wheel and Tire Cleaner. Watch how fast it works. Spray our wheel and tire cleaner onto a rinsed wheel. The citric-based formula activates instantly when it comes in contact with water, and is weapons-grade tough on grease and grime. Now give it a quick once-over with your bar and shield detailing pad. A wheel and spoke brush makes easy work of those hard-to-reach or extra grimy areas. Let it sit for a minute or two, then hit it with the hose. This is powerful stuff, so you'll want to make sure to wash away any overspray. There, you're done. Just look how bright those white walls are now. The wheels got their swagger back, and the tires look great. Make Harley-Davidson Wheel and Tire Cleaner part of your bike cleaning routine. It's a must-have.